Fasting. It's a bit of a buzzword right now, but is it everything that it's cracked up to be? Hi again. I decided to put it to the test, so for the last 30 days I've only been eating during a 6-hour window and then fasting for 18 hours. If the science was right, there'd be a ton of benefits that I would get from this, including an increase in growth hormone, more energy, better insulin sensitivity, lower cholesterol, reduce inflammation in the body, and of course ketosis, which would mean burning fat for energy, meaning I would get ripped for summer. Or at least that was the general idea. So most days I normally have 3 meals: breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a few snacks in between. My dinner, which I have at about 7 o'clock usually, is the last thing that I eat on an evening normally anyway. After that I usually watch a movie and then I go to sleep at around somewhere between 10 and 11, usually about 10:30, and then usually wake up around 7 or 7:30. And then after that I do my visualization and meditation, and then I usually work out before having something to eat, which means I don't usually have breakfast till about 9:30 on the morning, which, to be fair, is already a 14-hour fast that I do normally in general, which isn't too bad because it's given my digestive system quite a decent break. But to do 18 hours, I've done that here and there in the past, but I've never done it consistently, and I've definitely never done it for 30 days. So it was interesting to find out how that was going to affect me. Would I even look or feel any different? So this is my full evaluation after doing it for a month. All I really had to do was skip breakfast. So if I stopped eating at 7 o'clock in the evening like normal, it just meant that I wouldn't be able to eat until 1 p.m. And I don't really get that hungry on a morning, so I thought it would be quite easy, which it was to a certain extent. The first few days were a little bit tough, especially when it got to around 11 a.m. So a couple of hours before the fast would finish, I was really quite hungry, especially at the start. But it wasn't intolerable, and those hunger pangs, eventually they went away after probably the first week. Obviously, when 1 p.m. came around, I was pretty hungry by that point, and it's very tempting when you've done quite a long fast to just want to eat as much as possible. But the problem with that is your stomach has shrunk, and if you try and just pile a load of food into your gob and fill your stomach as much as possible, you're probably going to feel like I did, which was like a bit nauseous and like overly full and a bit bloated. What I found was better was if I just had smaller meals throughout the afternoon and then one large meal to finish the day off for my dinner. So did I feel any benefits? Yes, there was some benefits. On the morning, mainly on the morning, my mind felt clearer. So obviously the fast had something to do with that. It was making my brain more efficient, probably, somehow. I didn't really think that I slept any better, which means that I probably didn't sleep any better. And I do believe that I got a bit leaner, maybe not ripped like I was hoping or expecting, but I do think that I toned up a bit and reduced my body fat percentage by a few notches. But what do you think? Have a look at this before and the result of the end of the 30 days. Let me know in the comments if you think there is a difference. I'd be curious to hear what you think. The best thing about this kind of fast is that I think everybody can pretty much do it. It's not like one of those fasts where it's like you're starving all the time and it's completely intolerable. I think with the 18-hour fast, it's like it's difficult only at the end, and so most people can just kind of push through. One thing that I did notice was during those last few hours, I seemed a little bit more reactive than normal. Well, I guess that's to be expected because your cortisol levels go pretty high during that time. If you're the type of person that can't miss breakfast because you just need breakfast in your life, then obviously you're going to struggle, but you can do the fast at a different time of the day. You could like skip dinner or whatever and finish your fast earlier on in the day. Because you are not eating for so long, your body starts to use fat for energy, and that's part of the reason that you lose a bit of body fat. But it also means that there's a potential for you to get bad breath from having what they call keto breath, As far as I know, that didn't happen to me. I asked a couple of people and they didn't say there was anything there, or maybe they were just being nice, I don't know. So yeah, it was a success. I don't know if I'm going to do it like all the time. I'm probably just going to do it when it's convenient. I don't think you need to do it all the time unless like you have something that you like, a holiday or something that you're trying to get in shape for. Certainly in the winter time it's not really necessary, I don't think, as long as you eat a normal, healthy, well-balanced diet. So that's it. If it's helped you in any way, then whack that like button, and yeah, think about subscribing if you want to. It would mean a lot to me if you subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Ciao.